Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki presented the cash flow quadrant. Now, using this quadrant, Mr. Kiyosaki explains clearly why some people make a lot of money and have time to enjoy their riches, while others are stuck in the rat race. Now, as you can see, the rich have either businesses in which people are working hard for them, or they have money working hard for them while they enjoy a good life. Now, the good life as a plastic surgeon is whatever it means to you, such as working only 4 days per week and taking Fridays off to do what you want to do, or having dinner every night with your wife and kids, or taking 4 to 6 weeks of vacation each year while enjoying the freedom and peace of mind to retire today if you felt like it. As a plastic surgeon, which quadrant are you in? Sadly, most plastic surgeons are stuck in the self-employed quadrant. Yes, you work for yourself and Uncle Sam, but most probably you cannot take a 4-week vacation without a severe negative impact on your business and your income. Now, if you want to become wealthy and enjoy life, you need to move to the right side of the quadrant. But let's be honest, do you have a team of superstars that works hard for you? Can you leave your practice for a few weeks, come back and find your practice in better shape than before you left? Now, in order to move to the upper right quadrant of financial and time freedom, you'll want to focus on the following: your team that supports you. You cannot do this alone, and you can't be the only revenue generator in your practice. That leaves you vulnerable. If you're not working, no money's coming in. So you're either always there keeping the cash flowing, or you're not there, but then you're worrying and or feeling guilty for not being there. You can't win with this business model. Now, a better way is to find other revenue generators and supporting staff that take the pressure off of you and build their own revenue streams. Now, for example, if you're currently producing 95% of all revenues in your practice, a really good goal is to get that down to 75% and then 50% and ultimately 30%. But that doesn't happen quick and easy. Finding the right team players takes a lot of effort up front, but it's essential when building a sustainable practice. For starters, who would you bring on? Another surgeon, nurse injectors, laser techs, estheticians, experienced coordinators who know how to convert. Figure that out first and then be extremely clear with them about your vision as well as your expectations. Then you've got to implement systems for clarity and consistency. Money loves clarity, and so do your team members. You can't expect excellence from your team until they understand your definition of it. Be clear how you want things done, so each team member can map out their step-by-step processes. They can use Google Docs to write it out and or do screen capture videos explaining what exactly they do to accomplish their tasks and then how they do it. Now, here's a great way to test their skill in explaining things. Give their how-to materials to another team member and have them do it. If they can complete the task, you're good to go. If they can't, improve it until they can. Now, why are we doing this? Because this is exactly what happens when someone on your team goes on vacation, has an accident, is out for a month, or suddenly quits. Isn't that right? When you set up your systems correctly, it's a little annoyance rather than a major breakdown because your systems have your back. Also, hold your team accountable. The majority of surgeons I've worked with will have trouble letting go of control until they see they can and their practice doesn't fall apart. Now, most likely you too have experienced toxic staff, patient complaints about your staff, or even embezzlement. That's what makes you hold on tight. Now, that's completely understandable, but it's not necessary once you hold each team member accountable for their own actions, behaviors, and results. Because this isn't about abdicating, it's about empowering your team to step up, have your back, do their job, and report back to you regularly. Now you have the peace of mind knowing things are working well, or there are issues to address, but it's no longer guesswork or hoping everyone's doing what they're paid to do. It's a system to know everyone is on their game and you know the health of your practice on any given day. Now, there's a lot more to running your practice like a business, so it's a well-oiled machine that can run with you or without you, but this will get you started. Of course, let me know if I can help. We can do a free 30-minute strategy call that you can schedule from my website, catherinemaley.com.